newly minted CIA director John Brennan, who took his oath of office on a constitution that was missing a certain something.
Oh, boy.
Vice President Joe Biden privately swore in CIA Director John Brennan today in the Roosevelt Room of the White House. The White House notes that Brennan took the oath of office on the Constitution's original draft, a 1787 document that still bears George Washington's penmanship and annotations. Except there is one very rather large patriotic problem. This version of the Constitution, symbolically pure in its original origins, and an extremely flawed emblem in one very important way. This canon does not include a little thing called the Bill of Rights. As blogger Marcy Wheeler, who blogs at Open Empty Wheel, points out, that means when Brennan vowed to protect and defend the Constitution, he was swearing on one that did not include the First, Fourth, Fifth, or Sixth Amendments, or any of the other amendments now included in our Constitution. The Bill of Rights did not become part of our Constitution until 1791, 4 years after the Constitution that Brennan took his oath of office on. I really don't mean to be an asshole about this, but these vows always carry a great deal of symbolism, and whether he meant to invoke this symbolism or not, the moment at which Brennan took over the CIA happened to exclude, in symbolic form, though presumably not legally, the key limits on governmental power that protect American citizens from its government. Richard, what do you think?
Well, I think they should have checked.
Yeah, right? Like, this is really bad staff work, first and foremost.
I mean, I think this also, as much as I don't agree with this debate, is also sort of goes into the 13-hour filibuster this week.
It does. It very much does.
Like,
we get to talk about Rand Paul as well, who's also quite maniacal in his own right.
Because I think, the fact that he chose not to take this, take the oath of office on, a constitution that had the Bill of Rights.
The backstory is no one ever takes their oath of office on a constitution.
No, it's always on a Bible.
Right. So he wanted to make this big point that he was going to be a defender of the Constitution in his term as CIA director.
And then he did the opposite.
Yeah. And so he used the wrong one.
Constitution.
And not to mention the fact that he had to withdraw his name from Obama's first term for CIA director because he was an outspoken proponent of George W. Bush's waterboarding techniques,
right?
Which is
the
in my opinion, the exact opposite of the Bill of Rights.
Sometimes you really couldn't write this stuff. Like, you could not make this stuff up.
No, you could.